All right, hello, test 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. Anyway, hi, hello there. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you guys have had a relaxing weekend and all that. Mine's actually went pretty well. I mean, it's too short as always, but I mean, what can you do? But anyway, yeah, here I am, and the sun is still up. Funny enough, but yeah, I was productive today, surprisingly. So I figured I'd get on a bit earlier and get the stream out of the way. Not to say I didn't want to be here, but just so I can take it easy the rest of the night. Cause well, I mean, February's almost over. In fact, it's over this Friday, and we still have to finish this game while also getting to our mystery title. I know we had to cut a couple games out. Kind of sucks that we did, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Beetlejuice didn't end up happening, and Battletoads also didn't end up happening. But I guess touching on that, I do still have a collaboration planned. It's just going to happen outside of standard February hours. So I can't guarantee it's going to be rare related, but I do have something in the works for that. So hopefully that should be a good time. But yeah, I'm committed to finishing Banjo Tooie 100%. Just to say that I did. I also kind of need to do it for the sake of my next video project as well. So hey, I have double the reason to finish it. And then I do want to get to our mystery project. We may have to bleed slightly into March, and by slightly I mean Saturday, because after February we have to get into our March plans. You can totally finish Battletoads in one night. I'm not saying that I can't. It's just that I was planning on doing it co-op with someone, and they ended up being busy. They ended up being busy the whole month. I'm trying to be better at the whole like networking thing. You can't see the air quotes, but they're there. So it's just I reached out to someone who might have been interested, and it's like they are interested. It's just they had to do it later. Also, hi Spoon. I hope you're doing well. Networking, yeah. I say networking because I don't want to say the other word, the C word. It makes me feel dirty, and I need to get over that. Plus, I mean, how many? Plus, I mean, being completely and utterly genuine. Like, how many streamers do you think are going to react positively as being like, "Hey, do you want to play Battletoads with me?" It's like there's not a lot of people you can ask who will, one, say yes, and two, even know what you're talking about. Anyway, to get y'all up to speed with what we're doing, so last time we streamed Tooie on Friday, we went where the dinosaurs roam. So we managed to go through Pterodactyl Land, or at least as much of Pterodactyl Land as we could get through in one sitting. I didn't feel like going back to Jolly Rogers particularly, but since we're done with Pterodactyl Land, now we have to go back to Jolly Rogers. Which you're probably wondering, why are we at Mayhem Temple? Well, we're taking a bit of a detour before we get to that. We need to cheat. just flat out, we need to cheat. And in order to cheat, we have to go here. Actually, wait a second. What's that? What's that tiny hole there? It should be just big enough for a camera. Okay. Yeah, it's like, what the heck is this? Okay, well, I guess the camera doesn't want to cooperate. Maybe it's a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this is the code chamber. This is where you enter those cheat codes that you end up getting given. This is where you activate my cheats. Stand on this podium if you want to know how. I don't know why they put enemies in here, but yeah. You must spell out the cheat code I have given you. Use the control stick to move the aiming sight and press Z to fire. Aim carefully, though. If you hit a wrong letter, you'll have to start again. So yeah, we're just gonna enter a cheat as soon as I aim properly. That's not how you spell one of my cheats. I'm afraid you'll have to start with the first letter again. Okay. Well, I guess the detour doesn't work, so, this isn't any use to you. You haven't had any of my cheats yet. Okay. Well, apparently for the cheats to work, you have to actually earn them properly, which sucks. So that just, that doesn't fit into my plan, so we just wasted time. I love that for me. If you're wondering what I was trying to do, there's a cheat code in this game that lets you move faster. That's all it does. It literally just boosts your movement speed. We had discussed it in a previous session of this game, but I figured, I don't really need it for now. But considering that time is running rather thin, I was like, I probably need it. But I guess we have to earn it the old-fashioned way or something. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. It's not like we'll be using our feet. Let me rephrase that. It's not like we're going to be using our feet much on land, because we're still going to have to swim. And boy, will we have to swim. Yeah, back to ye old Jolly Rogers. And actually, this does kind of work out, because even though we can't get every Jiggy in Jolly Rogers, there is one in particular that we are able to get. Because we learned an interesting new move back in Pterodactyl Land, so now Kazooie has the power to do bird things. And by bird things, I mean hatch eggs. Which is important, because there's a certain egg that needs to be hatched over here. Assuming I'm going the right way. But yeah, Kazooie learned how to hatch eggs, and Banjo learned how to use his backpack for its intended purpose. Anyway. Come on. Yeah, we can just sit on this egg here and, there we go. Even though it's not a bird egg. Early pack, yeah, kind of. See, the baby's fine. He's just... Thank you so much. Wait. Something looks odd. Oh no, he's upside down. You mean he's tipped up? That's not funny. Please help him. But yeah, you give the baby a little whack and that's it. Oh, that's much better. I found this buried in the sand. It's yours. Now come along, son. I'll take you to meet all your sisters. Yeah, hi SP. Also, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Also, why can't he just walk? Why you gotta move like that? Yeah, we helped Tip Top hatch his son. And we even made a crappy joke along the way. So, a bit of backtracking averted. We're still going to have to backtrack to this level, though, because there's other Jiggies that demand things that we can't do yet. Yeah, if you feel like donating, like, please. Anything helps, and I mean, like I said, the month is almost over. This Friday, actually. Okay, as much as I would want... Oh, jeez. Thank you again, SP. Just, like... Seriously, I can't thank you enough. But yeah, as much as I would just want to warp back to Atlantis, we do have something to do here, because, there's a Talon Torpedo door right over here. We get to go into this lovely little alien spaceship that's here for some reason. Yeah, inside the UFO. Greetings, feeble earthlings. Wow, real aliens. Are any of you called Elvis? No, we're Alf, Betty, and Gammo. We're also in a bit of a fix. Let me guess, you need to phone home. No, we have a cell phone for that. The drive unit on our ship is run out of fuel. It's powered by crystallized ice, but we don't have any. I'm sure we'll be able to sort something out. Hey, we have some crystallized ice. But yeah, I also appreciate that Elvis joke. I never got it until now. If you're... Blah, 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 blah. Just get you out of the way. The Elvis joke is because the alien Perfect Dark is named Elvis. Power up the other crystals quickly. 20 seconds, jeez. Yeah, Perfect Dark came out the same year as Tooie. I'm not sure which came first. I just both know they came out in 2000. Jesus. You have failed us, pathetic earthlings. Fix your own ship, then. By the way, do any of you have green cards? Jeez. But yeah, you help the aliens fix their UFO and they just tell you to get out. Strange glowing lights on. All systems are go. Now let's get out of this awful earthling water and find the kids. I think they ejected somewhere over a snowy mountain. Oh boy. I wonder if we'll go to that snowy mountain at some point. Yeah, thankfully the aliens landed on a Jiggy, so we do at least get something out of it. As soon as I zoom out the camera a bit. Also, I guess we're just not going to talk about how that fake Jinjo is still on the ship. Just, maybe he's secretly one of them. Who knows? Alright, but yeah, that's another Jiggy in the bag. Now we can teleport back to Atlantis. Because I don't want to waste any more of my ice eggs. Where is that warp pad, though? I think it's over by the town square. Alright, back to business. Now we can do the real meat and potatoes of this level, which is, you know, entirely underwater. Well, not entirely underwater, just 90% underwater. We'll, Oh, hey, another Jiggy. It just got eaten by a fish. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as just going up to the fish. We have to basically gun it. Like, the only way to get whatever those transparent fish have in their gullets is to talon torpedo it. As you can see, that's proving more difficult than it should be. You do have to, like, give it a fair bit of gas, though. And there we go. Another Jiggy in the bag. Now I just have to figure, where do I want to go first? To the left? Or to the right? Let's go right. But yeah, if you haven't unlocked the fast swim by now, you're gonna have a much worse time here too, because, well, I mean, you can probably already hear how I'm mashing. Oh hey, Globo. And there's another transparent fish. This one just has some eggs in it though. Not exactly useful. And hey, Humba's around here. I don't know how she's operating like that with her hut half submerged. But that's cool. We'll visit her later. Because I think we do need to be a bear and a bird for the most part, so let's go over to the left. We will access that main temple later. Because we do have to do a bit of a puzzle in order to access it, and it has something to do with those mermaid statues. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of swimming. Okay, good, we're still on our ice eggs. We'll also still have to deal with these octopi. Yeah, unfortunately, you also have to shoot them directly in the face for that to work, so... But hey, what do you know? I mean, you can't have a underwater pirate themed level without a sunken ship. You just can't. It's against the law or something. Thankfully, there's a warp pad by the sunken ship. Alright, well that's taken care of. Let's go plundering. Oh man, I wonder what's in the chest with the Jinjo face on it. Well, we got our 4th red Jinjo. And hey, another Talon torpedo door. It's busted wide open. And let's take a swim inside. A water supply pipe, and if you haven't noticed, it's a water supply pipe in Glitter Gulch Mine of all places. Yep. We're doing some more intersectionality. Because remember how we weren't quite finished with Glitter Gulch Mine? This is one of the reasons why we weren't finished. Because for some reason, there's a pipeline inside a sunken ship in Jolly Roger Lagoon that leads back to the mine. I don't know what bonehead designed it like that, both from a game dev standpoint and an engineering standpoint, but I digress. Anyway, we freeze all these lovely fans, and we get tossed on top of a water storage pipe. So now we can get our last Jinjo. The only white Jinjo in the game. The white Jinjo family's complete. He'd like you to have this. But yeah, there's only one white Jinjo in the entire game. Good, it's not their month. But yeah. That was the last Jinjo we had to get, and we had to go to... We had to go 2 worlds later in order to get it. But I mean, since we're in Glitter Gulch Mine, we might as well finish it off. Because we also have the means of doing that. So yeah, now we can get our last Jiggy, which we just needed a pair of spring shoes to get. Yeah, it's like I said originally, some people defend the backtracking in this game, saying it's like, you know, it builds world building. It's like, what is world building about this? It's like, you know it's there. It's not like it requires any sort of deep thought. You just come back when you have a very specific power, and that's it. It's just like, it's just more busy work. Well, like I said, since that's not what I meant to do. But like I said, since we're here, we might as well finish it off because there's a couple other Jiggies that we are able to get. As soon as I remember where I need to go. I don't think this is it. No, it isn't. But while we're here, I do need more feathers. But yeah, that Jiggy just requires you to have the springy step shoes. And the other Jiggy that we're going to get requires you to be able to split up. So, in fairness, you only have to go 1 world ahead in order to get that. But everything else is a bit more complex. But like I said, as far as the split up Jiggy is concerned, you don't have to get the split up power up. You could just navigate it in the dark if you know what you're doing. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel like trial and erroring it until I get it. I just need to find where this freaking cavern is. I could have swore there was a way through here, but no. Maybe it's over by the entrance. I think it's over by the entrance. But I mean, it also sucks because now I also have to walk back to Jolly Roger Lagoon because there's no way back from here. That pipeline we took was a one-way trip. And I'm not really upset about it because we did have to come back here anyway, but still. I'm actually drawing a blank as to... No, that I was just over there. I'm actually drawing a blank as to how to get over to this shed that I need to get to. I think there's an entrance to it over by Mumbo. I hope. I don't want to spend any longer in here than I have to. Yeah, let's try this way. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we take a trip to the gloomy caverns. Blow this guy up real quick. And yeah, now we gotta use these split up pads up here. We'll put Banjo on the Switch. I don't really think it matters who sits on it, just as long as someone's sitting on it. Yeah, we come to the power hut. Yeah, someone has to sit on the Switch to actually keep the lights on. And then the other person claims the prize. But yeah, like, if you have that entire layout memorized, you could just go for it. I'm not that skilled. And if I recall correctly, it is relatively dark in there. Anyway. Just go in the dank basement. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. And that pit is very dark. Alright, well, with that, I believe we're done with Glitter Gulch. Yep, we're done. Cool. Let's go grab our bear and then we'll be out of here forever. Wow, and he respawned in that time too. You gotta love the respawning enemies. Oh right, Kazooie can't climb. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. It's like, yeah, I probably should have considered that. It's like the bird can't climb. So I guess it has to be Banjo sitting on the Switch. One day I will learn that birds don't have opposable thumbs. Or fingers at all, for that matter. Alright. Reunited and it feels so good. Now let's get out of here. We gotta go back to the soup again. It's funny, I've been live for almost half an hour and I feel like despite me wanting to go spend most of my time in Jolly Roger Lagoon, most of my time has not been in Jolly Roger Lagoon. But I mean, like I said, we got another world cleared off the checklist. So the to-do list is somewhat smaller. It'll get bigger. The to-do list will get bigger. We still have work to do after all. Alright, okay, here we go. Back to the cliff top. Wait, did I ever get the silo for the Quagmire? I could have swore that I did. Or maybe I just have to scroll down. I don't know. Anyway, back to the lagoon for the... What is this, a third time, I think? Here we are again. Back to Atlantis. I don't think there's anything else in that sunken ship, by the way, so, yeah. Alright, like I said, we're not messing with the temples right now. I'm trying to think, where else is there to go? Ah, jeez. Forgot about you guys. I could shoot them, but it's not worth the ammo. Maybe there is something by the sunken ship. Also, if you're wondering, no, I don't think you can shoot fire eggs underwater. That'd be... I'm not trying to warp jam jars. It'd be kind of rad if you could, but I don't think that works. I don't think it works like that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in the sunken ship chamber. Alright, back to Atlantis. Maybe there was a cavern over by Humba that I missed. Maybe. Because that's where we came from. Let's go back over and check. I swear there's something I'm missing. I just can't remember what. Because I know there's more. I know there's more to this level. Yeah, that's where we came from. But it's like there is something I'm missing here. I just don't know what. Either that or I'm blind. Let's search a couple of these temples. The Seaweed Sanctum. I forget if there's something I have to do in here. Maybe there is. I'm trying to think. Let's just take a look around. Also, mind the seaweed creatures. Yeah, it's like let's not consult the guide just yet. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, by exploring. Hey, there's a Jinjo up there. That feels way too easy, though. Then again, I don't know how he would tackle me on top of that pillar. Well, rather than think about it, there's a quick and easy solution to my fears. Wow, he's real. Okay, then. Sometimes it is as easy as it looks. Because that grenade was like... I mean, it wasn't dead on, but the blast radius would have got him if he wasn't. Wow, only one more red Jinjo to go. What's through here? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. The sea bottom. There was a whole other section. You just had to go through one of the temples to get to it. I feel slightly cheated. And hey, there's another transparent fish. And that fish is not so transparent. Wow, we have to... This is... Literally, we have to get a warp head just to be able to have easy access. Yeah, that fish ain't so transparent. Let's blow up its teeth. As soon as I can aim properly. Thankfully, he doesn't bite. Even if you're blowing his teeth up one by one. At least he's a good sport about it. I'm sorry, I've literally just been conditioned to think that every big fish in an underwater section of a game is just out to eat you. Mario 64 has scarred me in that regard. But to be honest, I think Mario 64 is one of the few examples I can think of where the fish actually does eat you. Because you find a fish in Clanker's Cavern and Kazooie, he doesn't eat you. You have this behemoth over here, he doesn't eat you. Well, willingly. There's a reason we're blowing up all his teeth if you couldn't guess. I just need him to turn around, or at least give me a good shot. I can see why that transparent fish has those eggs now. I swear I'm not trying to miss, it's just, you know, Nintendo 64 aiming and all that. Seriously? I'm actually almost out of grenade eggs. Like, I've hit every other tooth except this one. Oh, come on. Finally. That took 20 out of the 25 grenade eggs I had. Just Christ. But yeah, you shoot all his teeth out, he opens his mouth. So yeah, we actually have to swim inside of his mouth. Inside the big fish. Apparently, I'm not the only person he swallowed, though. Left or right? Left. One of them has a friend. Maybe. Also, hi. Ah, you must be the rescue party. Only if the price is right. I'm Mary Maggie, partner of Jolly Roger. I was out on one of Blubber's wave racers when this fish knocked me off and swallowed me. The fish's mouth is open now, so you don't have to stay in here. That's lovely. It'll soon be happy hour at the inn, and Jolly will be needing some relief. Any chance of a jiggy? Oh, see Jolly about that. I'm sure he'll give you one. So yeah, that's Mary Maggie. She just got eaten by the fish. She just skips her way out. Unfortunately, she doesn't have our reward on hand. We gotta go see Jolly about that. We'll do that on our way out. But yeah, we do have to check out that other noise from the other passage. See if it's friend or fiend. It'd be kind of weird if a Minjo got eaten by a big fish, but you never know. Plus, I don't have that many grenade eggs left. Yep, you're in the clear. We're halfway done with the purple Jinjos. Alright, well, we've done everything we need to do in the big fish. Let's get out of here. There was a cavern we need to explore over in the sea bottom as well. Man, I need more grenade eggs now. It took me almost all of them, just... I'm slightly embarrassed. Oh boy. More Octo. I still think the tentacles hurt you even if it's frozen. I don't get that, but here we are. Yeah, here we are at the sea bottom with a bunch of lockers. D. Jones. I wonder who that's for. I did not need those. Or those. I definitely don't need those now. Yeah, welcome to the bottom of the locker. Thankfully, there's a convenient little warp pad over here. One of these transparent fish had a hollow honeycomb inside of it, so we need to find that one. Ah. Oh yeah, thankfully you can't really take damage while you're in torpedo mode. Got it. I don't want to warp. It's better in first-person view, sort of. Also, fun fact, the lockers have some very familiar names. G. Kirkhope. Wonder who that's for. Also high quality. Okay, we can't use that. One of these holes I came through and the other one is something. Are you having what you would describe as fun? I mean, I'm not disliking my time. It's just, like I said, it's pretty much just business at this point. I know what I signed up for. I'm putting up with it. But at the same time, I'm trying to be as fair as I possibly can. Because it's like, I understand the vision, and I do respect the ambition, but what others would see as fun and innovative, I see as busy work. I was describing that when I was complaining about that waterfall jiggy in Glitter Gulch for like the 5th time, where it's like, some people think the backtracking adds to the overall world building and atmosphere, but it's like, no. It's just, you see a jiggy sitting at the top of the waterfall and some shoes that you can't use until you learn how to use them 3 worlds later. It's like, there's nothing fun about that. It doesn't require any sort of creative thinking or even really thinking at all. It's literally just come back later. Anyway, hi Wumba. I think you got a little bit of a problem here. I think that book's getting all soggy too. I don't know why all games released after Majora's Mask don't have Majora's Mask swimming controls. I haven't replayed Majora's Mask in a hot minute, so I couldn't tell you what its controls are like. I can tell you the swing controls are better than Kazooie's here, though. But anyway, here's our 4th transformation, the submarine. Wumba call this submarine. Use control stick to turn on spot, and A for much speed. Press B for sonic ping attack, or Z for torpedo. But yeah, here's the submarine. It's not quite yellow, but it's the thought that counts. I like backtracking in concept, but it isn't implemented well. There's rarely a good justification for it, and they don't do interesting things with it. I agreed for the most part. I think the only genre of games that has made backtracking at least tolerable is Metroidvanias, which I mean are kind of a class of platformer in their own right, but at least with Metroidvanias, like when you get a new power or something and you discover a new area, it's like you're putting that new power to use besides just, you know, unlocking the area. Like, I'm trying to think of Symphony of the Night. Like, you get, like, say, the freaking bat transformation or the mist transformation. It's like, sure, there are new areas that are open to you now, but it's like, at least you're actually exploring new areas of the castle that you haven't seen before. Places that you would not be able to access without those powers. Got down here at last, eh? How about trying my little shooting challenge? Score 60 points and I might give you a prize. Sure. But yeah, you need to be a submarine because we're all the way down the ocean's floor. You know, that pressure will destroy you unless you're built for it. Anyway, hey, the shrapnels are back. I don't know how you paint depth charges, but sure. Yeah, we have a little shooting gallery game. I'm so glad that the torpedoes at least have slight homing capabilities, because otherwise this would be a whole lot harder. Yeah, as far as communicating what needs backtracking and what isn't, it's like, I don't really know how you communicate something like that. It's just seeing a jiggy or something, and it's like, you're presented with either a jiggy or a challenge, and it's like, can you get it right now? It's either yes or no, and if the answer is no, well, come back later. And you'll find that the further in the game you go, the more that the answer ends up being no. Will he make it, chat? He made it. Barely. This violates my suspension of disbelief because shrapnel can only float on the surface. I mean, I'm pretty sure depth charges can sink. I mean, they're called depth charges. But anyway, yeah, we got our Jiggy. Thankfully, there's no second prize, because that'd be hard. Do you want to play again? No. Funny enough, I think we actually almost have enough Jiggies to unlock our next challenge. As far as unlocking a world. I love this game, but I refuse to play without the fast walk. Yeah, I tried to enter that code, but apparently you actually have to unlock it. Because the first thing I did when I started this stream was go to Mayhem Temple. And when I tried to put it in, it's like, nope. That's not how you spell one of my codes. Anyway, there's one more thing we can do as a submarine. We can do this as the Bear and Bird, but I have unlimited ammo this way. Hey, Banjo, I can see a Jiggy down there. Unfortunately, that's not a Jiggy. You don't have to unlock it, the game never tells you about it. Anyway, this is Lord Woo-Fack-Fack, the self-important anglerfish. What? Who dares intrude on Lord Woo-Fack-Fack while he sleeps in his appallingly cramped locker? We just brought some mail for you, Lord Fack. Don't lie to me. You were going to steal my Jiggy and drain my home, leaving me to flap pathetically around on the bottom until I shriveled up and died, weren't you? I mean, we would probably only do that first part. Then a watery grave awaits you. You have to type Cheeto before you input the code, really. Yeah, this is Lord Woo-Fack-Fack, and we kind of disturbed him while he was sleeping. But yeah, like I said, you can do this as the Bear and Bird, but you just have unlimited ammo as a submarine, so it's like, why would you not? Anglerfish are cool, they are cool. This one's not so cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need the unlimited ammo, because I also think you can only hurt him with grenade eggs, and I mean, you saw how well my aiming was trying to get into the big fish. Anyway, you gotta shoot him in his boils. You precious boils. Also, I have to remind you, this is a kid's game. He's bleeding. Like, we made him bleed, like, for real. Banjo Tooie gets dark in some aspects. Do you think Sea of Thieves is canon to the Banjo universe? Because if it is, this locker belongs to the Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd like to think that every Davy Jones is just like an ancestor, like a multiverse version of them. I couldn't tell you if Banjo and Sea of Thieves were connected. Because it's like it's fun to think about, but it's like I'll leave that to like YouTube personalities. I think I actually watched a video saying it's like how each of the Rare-Ware universes is sort of connected and how they kind of ruined that. And that mainly stems from Diddy Kong Racing, because I mean, Diddy Kong Racing had Banjo and Conker in it, both before they had their own games. And then that just leads to a whole mess of other problems. So it's like, if Diddy knows Conker and Banjo, does that mean does DK know them as well? And if that's the case, then how does that work out? And then you take things like Smash Brothers into the mix, because Banjo's in that too, and DK and K. Rool clearly recognize him, so it's like, yeah. I understand the appeal, but the more I think about it personally, the more my head hurts. Anyway, we shot off all his boils. Ooh, have you no sympathy, hitting a poor blind fish. Time I open my eyes to see what I'm doing. That's not how blindness works. You can't just have your eyes closed and say, oh, I'm blind. But anyway, now we can shoot him in the eyes. Please, not my eyes. Buddy, you asked for this. It does seem like they would have gone the shared universe route. They didn't get bought out. I'd like to think that. Because, I mean, the sequel for Diddy Kong Racing was going to be Donkey Kong Racing, so, I mean, there's that. then I mean... Plus, I mean, like I said, all the other Rare games make references to other Rare games. We just had a Perfect Dark reference with the aliens. I think he's lost. He's swimming in circles menacingly. Anyway, he's dead. So yeah, we did one of the things. We did steal his Jiggy and kind of leave him bottom up. Curses. Things seem to have gone belly up. 100 years of oceanic tyranny brought to an undignified end. You're 100 years old? Jeez. I wish the whole big fish area of this level was cut and they just had you go inside Wu after beating him. That would be a whole lot simpler, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, we just leave him there. Technically we didn't drain the water, so he was only still half right. But yeah, and I think with that we are done with the submarine, so let's go turn back into a bear. Also, yeah, naturally you can't teleport on dry land as an aqua-bound vehicle, so don't even try. How is our progress looking? 6 out of 10 Jiggies, 4 out of 5 Jinjos, 2 out of 3 hollow honeycomb pieces. Not too bad, not too bad. I wonder where those... I wonder where that last hollow honeycomb piece is. And that last Jinjo. Because if I remember correctly, I think we... The lack of hot mermaid babe saddens my spirit. Me too. If only. But that's what DK64 is for, assuming you want to play that, but... Yeah. I mean, to Tooie's credit, it's not nearly as bad as DK64, because I legitimately consider DK64 to be not that good of a game. So, I know they're a year apart, but Tooie did at least learn some lessons. Or we'll just pretend that they learned some lessons. Knowing Rare, they probably would have made him half fish, half pig. I don't think I want to imagine that. I really don't want to imagine that, to be honest. Alright, anyway, there's still one more temple we have to go inside. This one requires a bit of work, though. Okay, let's see. Pi squiggly, omega squiggly, delta delta. We'll see if I remember that. But yeah, all these mermaid statues have weird-looking symbols on them as well. And I already went and forgot. Thankfully, I can see from here. Okay, Pi... Oh, I thought I busted that door already. We'll take a look in there after. Okay, Pi, squiggly, omega... Whoops. Omega, squiggly... I don't know what that symbol's called, so I'm just calling it squiggly sumi. And 2 deltas. At least I think the triangle is delta. Harry Potter scar. I don't think... Sure. If anyone is a practitioner of the Greek alphabet, I apologize. Anyway, in we go. Temple of the Fishes. And we have a lot of eggs in here. We're going to be needing them. Let's just refill. Anyway, what's in the Temple of Fishes? You're not a fish, but looking by your shorts, you are British. Hello there. Oh, hi. I'm Chris. Chris? Not very pig-like if you ask me. Actually, it's Chris P. Bacon. Oh, I see. What are you doing, Mr. Bacon? I'm on vacation, trying to photograph those lovely paintings on the wall down there. Sounds fascinating. Oh, it is, but these awful fish keep attacking me. Why not get a spear gun? This camera was too expensive. I had no doubloons left. Sucks. Perhaps you could protect me while I'm down there instead. So yeah, we have to protect Mr. Bacon, the British pig. From some evil fish that appear to be attacking him. Nice Game Boy camera, nerd. I never noticed that was a Game Boy camera. Hope you're ready. Here they come. I mean, I'm not ready, because I can't aim. Dang it. Yeah, as you can see, aiming is not exactly the easiest thing to do. That nipper bite really hurt. Please try harder next time. But yeah, it's like I stand in one place because it's convenient. Also, I take back what I said about not being able to shoot fire eggs underwater. You would think that you couldn't, but that does take care of the ammo problem, at least. But yeah, we just gotta shoot the fishies. But as you can imagine, that's easier said than done. Really? Yes. I think you can shoot through the actual cage. I mean, I know that. I still have to, like, land... I still have to land a shot in the relative neighborhood like that. That's the hard part. Yeah, it's like... you can't really be precise with this. It's either I undershoot it or I overshoot it. Like, don't get me wrong, the Nintendo 64 is my favorite console, but this thing was not meant for shooting. It just wasn't. Well, we're probably gonna be here a while, because I'm not leaving without this Jiggy. Not only does this game not hold your hand, it pushes you into traffic. It's like, this isn't a problem, this isn't a fault of the game. This is a problem of the console itself. I can't fault Tooie for this. Like... Yeah, I know. And then honestly, I think the best strat is to just sit in one place, not move, and hope that your shots hit. Because otherwise, if you try to move, then you'll probably end up missing a fish out of your peripheral vision. Like, if I didn't have unlimited ammo right now, this would be so much worse. I'm so glad that hit. Okay, we're gonna cheat a bit because I don't want to be here all day. Oh my god. Oh yeah, sorry for the psychedelic effect, graphical hiccups and all that. Just, ugh. Grenades also give splash damage. That's true, but I still have to... I don't know. I'm surprised those hit. I'm surprised that those didn't hit. Brutal, yeah. Seriously? Ugh. To be honest, though, this is the worst. Like, this is as far as, like, aiming, as far as any sort of shooting challenges in this game, I think it doesn't get worse than this. Because you actually have to be precise. No! Oh! Definitely the top 10 worst jiggies. I didn't think it got worse than... You know what, funny enough, I think, like, 2 of the jiggies I hate the most in this game are both from this world. Because there's this one, which I'm very much learning to hate, and then there's the one you have to go all the way to Timbuktu and beyond. Because, yeah, we're not going to get all the jiggies in Jolly Roger until literal end game. Okay, we did it. I think that will do it. I'm off back to the surface. Good. I hope your Game Boy is fried beyond repair. This game came out in... this game came out in 2000. We didn't have the Game Boy Advance yet. I got all the shots I needed. Perhaps this thing I found earlier may interest you. Yeah, that'll interest me a lot. Well, I'm off to get these pictures printed. Bye. Who was hoisting him? Like, actually, who was hoisting him up? Anyway, that's Jiggy number 45. Which actually, I think we can actually do the next Jiggy Wiggy challenge off that. Alright, where was that Talon torpedo door that I didn't crack open, even though I could have swore that I did? Hey, Pack, that level looked real smelly. Yeah, that sucked. I don't remember it being that bad, but here we are. You can, I just saw a streamer only have 44. I'm surprised someone else is streaming this game. Because, I mean, like I said, I say it all the time. I don't really stream games that are considered in the mainstream. Anyway, we're in the ancient bathhouse. Because they used to have those. The Greeks were so advanced. A split-up path. Oh wow, you're not evil. But are you evil? Let's find out. As soon as I aim better. Survey says yes. So wait, what's the point of these split up pads then? I think it's a joke because it's all dry land here. For a mermaid taking a bath is basically just lounging in dry land. I guess. Yeah, what's the purpose of a... Oh, there's a Cheeto page in here. Okay, well, add another thing to the to-do list, because there's no way we can reach that. We simply cannot reach that right now. Hang on, I'm consulting the guide, but it's sort of getting dark in my room. I can use Banjo's double jump exploit if I'm cool. Unfortunately, I'm not cool. I wish I wish I was, but I'm not. It's weird they made a whole room for one page. Yeah, we don't talk about that. That's what we call bad level design. Okay, I'm genuinely trying to think. So, as far as Jinjos are concerned, I may have missed a Jinjo on the surface. I think I did. That was relatively simple. And then as far as the extra honeycomb pieces are concerned, where is that last one? In Atlantis, in an alcove under the Temple of Fishes. Under the temple? Okay, so yeah, I think we missed a Jinjo on the surface and... under the temple. Wait a second. Oh. When they say under, do they mean under the exterior or under the interior? Near the warp pad, kinda. That's not helping. I'll look around. That's not... I'm stupid. That was not the Temple of Fishes. This is the Temple of Fishes. Okay, well, we got all the hollow honeycomb pieces. Also, I just remembered, I do know there is one more Jiggy we get. We never claimed our reward for rescuing Mary Maggie. Because I know there are specifically 2 Jiggies that we can't get right now. Both of which we will not be claiming until literal endgame time. Because, you know, the backtracking is fun. Because I complained about the pipe pig Jiggy too. I think that's the one I hate the most. Thanks for rescuing me from the bile-infested innards of that ferocious sea monster. Actually, it was just a very large fish. Seemed like a monster to me. Well, I mean, yeah, you got 8. Thanks for rescuing my partner. Think nothing of it. No, honestly, I'm rather pleased. How about a tankard of my finest ginger beer on the house? Perhaps later. Then please accept this modest little trinket instead. I've never tasted ginger beer, so I can't tell if it's any good. It seems like a British thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Anyway, that's Jiggy number 46, and as soon as we find this last Jinjo, we'll be done with Jolly Roger Lagoon. For now. Keyword being for now. What is this freshwater frog doing in this saltwater environment? I mean, as far as we know, Jolly Roger never has to go into the water. He's just the innkeeper, man. Oh, hey, little fella. How'd I miss you? Just had to be sure. And more importantly... Huh, that wasn't as hard as I was making it out to be. Also, Blubber was holding out on me, having a Jinjo in here. We're almost done with the green Jinjos, too. 4 out of 5. Anyway, we're done with Jolly Roger Lagoon for now, and we won't be back here for quite some time. There's a few other worlds we have to visit beforehand, and I'm not kidding when I say a few. Honestly, the backtracking is less egregious if, you know, you're not going for 100%. But then when you go for 100% in Kazooie, it just seems so seamless. It's so easy. You only have to backtrack once, and that's literally only if you're going for 100%. If you want to do Fast Walk, now's the time, because damn, the next level is massive. Oh, I know. And considering we have to come back here anyway, I think I'm going to take you up on that. I will ask, though, do I have to visit Cheeto first? Because I do have quite a sum of pages. I think it's only enough for 2 cheats, but still. Nah, I will take your word for it. Anyway, here's Jiggy Wiggy Challenge number 8. Excuse the graphical hiccups, my completely legitimate Nintendo 64 is now working well. I'll have to take it to the shop later. I can still sort of make it out, though. Oh, duh, that goes in the corner. The corner pieces never lead me astray. Usually. Whoops. I'm not gonna lie, the music speeding up, it does stress me out a bit. Literally, you never find out about Fast Walk unless you saw it online or in a strategy guide. I have a strategy guide. Granted, I'm mainly just flipping through it, but sure. I don't know if the guide gives you a list of cheats. Let me flip through it while this cutscene plays. Anyway, yeah, behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy, all that good stuff. Feathers, eggs, fall-proof, honeybag, jukebox, homing eggs. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Do kids today even know what a jigsaw puzzle is? Listen, it's not that out of date. But anyway, we go back to the wasteland and we unlock the final world of the game, or at least the final actual world of the game. Cloud Cuckoo Land. And we get there via a bubble. But yeah, you get there in a crack in a wall. But you're thinking to yourself, well, if that's the last world in the game, why do we have more Jiggy Wiggy challenges to do? So, remember how in Banjo-Kazooie, even after you beat the quiz and got Tootie back, you still had to get to the top of the tower, and there was still one more portrait after that? It's kind of like that. Anyway, we're 9 Jiggies short again at 55. Right, Mayhem Temple. Let's go do that real quick. I spent longer in Jolly Roger than I would have liked, but that's why I got on earlier, because I figured it was going to be a long one. It is going to be a long one. I was hoping to get through like 3 worlds today, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's probably going to be 2 worlds and some change. It's a good thing those cats can't whack you while you're putting in cheats. Son of a... yeah. Nintendo 64 aiming is something. And I don't think I've ever played a Nintendo 64 shooter in the modern day where I say that the shooting is good. It just... we put up with it when we had no other choice, but now we have modern solutions for these problems. Sort of. Do I have to spell Cheeto again? It'll be worth it, it'll be worth it, it'll be worth it. Oh my god, that was close. Where's the... oh. The Super Banjo cheat will allow you to run faster. Yippee. I'm baffled Banjo's walk speed isn't just faster by default. Me too. Does... gotta turn the code onto the wall. God, it's always something. I was about to say, is like, I don't feel that much faster. It's like, oh, right, you gotta turn the codes on. Holy crap. Jeez, Banjo is... maybe I should have turned this on from the start. Banjo's booking it. Same with Kazooie, like, Jesus Christ. That might pose some problems when it comes to, like, you know, momentum jumping and all, but yeah, I think I'll get used to it. Man, next time I play this game, I'm gonna have to enter this post-haste. Anyway, now that we're cracked out of our minds... let's go to the worst world in the game. Just flat out. So yeah, here we are at world number 6, Grunty Industries. And, man, how do I describe Grunty Industries? You guys know Rusty Bucket Bay from Kazooie, right? And how I think it's the worst world in that game. I don't think that's really a controversial opinion. Yeah. I like to headcanon that this is where that entire ship was manufactured. I think the Rusty Bucket was actually built in this factory. That's not really an apt way to describe this level. I'm trying to think. Grunty Industries hates you. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Everything this level does and stands for is just meant for you to not have fun. It just isn't. Short on battery power? Try looking here. Above the world entry and exit. Floor 2, guarded by tin tops. Floor 2, near the electromagnet chamber. Floor 3, near Mumbo's skull. It's like Rusty Bucket Bay. Instead of killing you physically, it kills you spiritually. Yeah, that's a better way to describe it. I like that. But anyway, if you're thinking about the sign, you will notice that the sign said floors. Yes, floors, because there are floors to Grunty Industries. 5 of them. And of course you will have to navigate through all of them. Because like I said, this level hates you and everything you stand for. Even the soundtrack kind of sounds Rusty Bucket-esque. And you want to know how I can say that the level hates you? You can't even get inside conventionally. If you hadn't noticed, the front door is locked, and there's no way to unlock it. In order to get inside Grunty Industries, you have to find the train switch, open the train station inside the factory, get on Chuffy, and ride the train inside. That's like... Explain to me how this enhances the experience. Like, seriously, I'm all ears. I'm actually all ears. Like, that's just hateful and spiteful. So yeah, we'll be back to Grunty Industries shortly. It makes you think outside the box. That's not really outside the box thinking. That's just finding a switch and then getting inside the normal way. Well, not the normal way, just a different way. Anyway, I think we left the train in the cliff top. It's preparing you for the convoluted level inside. I don't think anything can prepare me for Grunty Industries. I say the same thing about Rusty Bucket, and I've played through Kazooie more times than I can count. Like, there are just some things that you can never be prepared for, I feel. Anytime I go in the engine room, I start sweating. Anyway, into the factory we go. I mean, I guess it's nitpicking, but it's like you go through the trouble of getting all the jiggies to unlock the world, and then it's like paywalling. It's like I paid the price of the jiggies to get inside, and now I have to pay another price by going through all this. Time for your 9 to 5, exactly. It's like, imagine if I showed up to work and the door was locked. And I had to, like, climb through the window or something. This is what it feels like. And then they'll still dock you for being late, even though it wasn't your fault. And yes, you have sentient ore drums, because of course you do. It looks like it hurt, though. Trying to see if there's anything in the train room worth... Don't even know what that broke. Jeez, I am so fast, like... A spring pad? I'm surprised I landed that. Oh hey, a hollow honeycomb piece. We're gonna do this a little convoluted, because I don't trust myself with how fast I walk. I think Tooie's biggest flaw is not respecting the player's time, and that manifests in many ways. Thank you! Because that's what I have to explain to people when I say I don't think DK64 is good. It's like, the difference between DK64 and any other collectathon is that most other ones respect your time. Also, destroy those security cameras if you can. If you don't, and they spot you, then very annoying enemies will start spawning out that tube thing. But yeah, it's like, if the whole point of a collectathon is like to collect things, and if you're going to make that the point of your game, you have to make the act of collecting things, you know, fun and engaging. Tooie, I won't say Tooie outright fails at it, but suffers at it. Anyway, speaking of working a 9 to 5, look at the state of my overrides. I'll be in real trouble if I can't find a way of getting them clean. Wonder how we fix that. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Grunty Industries. As you can imagine, Grunty doesn't really treat the workers any better either. Yeah, we can open the front door. We just gotta do a little bit of split up action. Before we do that, we have a new move that we can learn. The Claw Clamber Boots. Wear these boots and no more falls, as they let you walk up walls. Let me tell you how it's done. Kazooie's footprints up your run. So yeah, we got our final pair of new kicks for the game, the Claw Clamber Boots. Now we can climb up walls that have bird-shaped footprints on them. And that's it. That's their only purpose. As you can see, we've been running into those walls more and more as we progress through the game, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Anyway, now we can get into the front entrance. And of course, there's a warp pad right out there too. But yeah, it's like when you make a collectathon, you have to respect the player's time. It's like when you just make levels that are big for the sake of being big, without having any sort of like engaging meaning towards it. It's just extra space and padding. Alright, well, we're here now. And actually thinking about it, we do need to stay split up for a second. Cause, yeah. But yeah, like QWERTY and I were saying, we got 5 floors of madness to navigate. And it's going to feel like a job by the end of it. How'd I miss that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this new speed. It's just a ladder with extra steps. It doesn't need extra steps. Ow. You know what, maybe this extra speed isn't so bad, but I'm doing this out of order. I think I'm genuinely doing this out of order. I'll come back to you, because we do need to get that battery. Man, even with just getting into Grunty Industries, I'm struggling to think of where to start. Because like I said, it's 5 floors of madness, and it's just like, what floor do you even begin on? Access denied. Door has insufficient power to open. Battery required. Thank you, loudspeaker. That is also sentient. Also, yeah, those exposed wires are not safe. Pretty sure that's a safety hazard and/or violation. Ow. It's weird they call this floor 1 and not the ground floor. Tomato, tomato. Well, I guess we can put our new shoes to the test first. But yeah, we just have suction cup shoes, and now we can walk up these walls. I like the music, though. It's very funny, very clown-like. Where does this go? I guess we're on the 2nd floor now. You don't gotta scream at me, buddy, like... Oh, hey, Wumba's Wigwam. With a very metallic makeover. I know there's something around this corner. Yeah, it's an evil beehive. Let's just, It's so funny that they will just charge towards a remote-controlled bomb like that. Anyway, there's our Globo. There's our warp pad. Here's a grate that I'm pretty sure we can blow up. I was not close to that bullcrap. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just destroy you, because I don't want to deal with the... What are they called? Tin Tups, I think? Yeah, I don't think we can blow that up. I can't help but feel like there's a Minjo in one of these crates. Oh yeah, of course the freaking loudspeaker respawns. They're called Tin Tops. Wow, he doesn't run. He just faces the flames head on. Oh yeah, I forgot. The toxic bins are full of toxic gas, which I mean, they'll try to choke you out. Considering how much oxygen I have, they will fail. Anyway, now we have more split-up pads. Are you... No, you're not. Anyway, there's a Jam Jars move over there. And considering that I have to wear the claw clamber boots to get to him, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume it's a Kazooie only move. Hey, another grate I can blow up. I'm trying to think, where was the closest... Oh, geez, I did not mean to do that. I just shot right back into him. The Mountain Dew room, I mean, I believe it. Mountain Dew might as well be toxic as far as I'm concerned. Just carbonated piss. Now that toxic gas is still there. Does that just happen randomly, or is it like, do you have to kill them in a certain way? I don't know. Anyway, back off. These notes are getting kind of tight. Anyway, I was right. The leg spring. Want this one? I think you might. It greatly increases your jumping height. Hold down Z and then press A. Bend your legs and be on your way. So yeah, now Kazooie has the leg spring. If you're wondering what the leg spring is, you know those shock jump pads you see everywhere? Yeah, Kazooie can basically just do that at will now. Behold. Yep, it's as easy as that. And considering with our new found jumping prowess, that's all the yellow Jinjos too. The yellow Jinjo family is complete. They like you to have this. But yeah, Kazooie can just shock jump at will now, which is very handy. I knew Banjo could grab without Kazooie. It gives. Anyway, we gotta go get this battery, but they don't come willingly. Gotta beat it up first. Alright. Get in the sack. Just stuff it in there real good. Now, how exactly do we get back up? Oh, right, there's a pipe with faulty wiring. Electromagnet chamber. That's seems kind of excessive, but who am I to say? Additional battery power channel to door. Access is now granted. Let's get our bird back. I don't know why there's a swap cloud right over there, but who am I to complain? Man, Kazooie by herself moves stupid fast with this boosted speed. Floor 2, electromagnet chamber. It's a big old switch over there too. I don't think we can press that though. Okay, I guess if you blow them up, then they don't release their toxic gas. Oh hey, a switch. We unlocked the service elevator room, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else we can do on the second floor for now. Yeah, here's the elevator shaft, because of course the elevator is also broken in this godforsaken factory. We just have to, you know, do a bit of climbing, as it were. Can we access the third floor? Yes, we can. Well, I stand corrected. No, we can't. And apparently floor 3 is where the boiler room is. Whew, I almost didn't grab that rope. That would have been disastrous. That fall might have killed me. But yeah, it's just figuring out what the heck am I supposed to do. It's the train station. It's the trash compactor. I don't think I want to go in there I don't think I want to go in there anytime soon. Waste disposal. Service elevator. Let's go to the workers' quarters. Let's see what the employees are up to. Oh wow, this place is a dump. Someone's got good taste, though. Can I... Oh, hey, buddy. Hey there, Banjo. Longo, what are you doing here? Well, Grunty ripped me out of her mansion and stuck me in here. Boy, you should see the mess some of those workers make. I don't want to know. Anyway, someone thought it funny to fill me full of paper. I really need unblocking if you wouldn't mind. We do, actually. But yeah, Longo got a... I'm trying to think of it. Reassigned? Yeah, Longo got reassigned. Did that help? Yep, I can feel a movement in my U-bend. You better stand back. This could be messy. But yeah, someone stuffed a Cheeto page in poor Longo here. It's a Cheeto book page. No use to me, though. I only like the quilted stuff. I guess you can have it. I mean, Cheeto doesn't need to know. Ow. Wow, someone really likes Mumbo. And maybe Humba too. But mostly Mumbo. Also, that's a cool looking fridge. We got a Rareware sticker, Perfect Dark, Jet Force, and DK. Cool little bit of nods there. I still don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. Where does this go? The air conditioning plant. Man, if the air conditioning's busted, I'm pretty sure that's an OSHA violation or something. I mean, there are notes in here. Hang on, I should take a better look. Repair depot. That door over there isn't even open. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can do anything here yet. We'll be back, as with most things. Man, I'm just genuinely trying to think. Like, we can only really access the second floor. Maybe we need to pay Humba a visit. Let me take these shoes real quick. I am remembering there was one other path. Because there's a shock jump pad over here. Where does this take us? Nowhere. Just for some eggs. Alright, yeah, let's go back to the second floor. See what kind of damage we can get up to. Yeah, just it's bad enough when you're getting lost in these worlds that only have one area. Now we have to consider 5 whole areas and just what the heck you're supposed to be doing in each of them. I missed that. What was the service elevator for again? Access denied. The service elevator can be used by mechanical personnel only. Well, I don't think a bear or a bird constitutes a machine, so... Can we... No, we can't. Alright, yeah, let's go pay Humba a visit. What's up? You have Globo. Want to get to Humba? Yeah. I do remember this transformation, though. This one's kind of funny. Magic ready. Jump in Wumba pool. So yeah, here we have our 6th transformation in the game. A washing machine. Yeah. Wumba called this washer. Use control stick to move and press Z to fire plenty underwear. So yeah, remember how the washing machine was a gag transformation in the first game? Where Mumbo would sometimes turn you into one on accident? Yeah, they turned it into a real transformation. And it's intentional this time. And yeah, this is your attack. You shoot dirty underwear at people. It's incredibly short range and honestly not that useful. Like I can't even reach the evil beehive from here without moving forward a bit. It's also not that strong. It took 2 pairs of tidy whities to kill him. You'd think a washing machine barreling towards you at Mach 2 would hurt, but apparently not. Okay, yeah, we can't do anything with that yet. Because that's the electromagnet room, and unfortunately, we're feeling a tad bit more magnetic as of recently, so... We can take this service elevator now, though, since we are technically mechanical. I'm guessing Mumbo's on the 3rd floor, so let's go there. Yeah, I guess we'll just wander around as a washing machine. Also... Considering that we are a washing machine now, I think some of those workers need to have their things cleaned. Actually, speaking of the workers, let's go pay them a visit. I'm doing this all wrong because I don't know what exactly is right. There was one of them in here, and I think there was another one outside. Really? You're gonna gang up on a poor old washing machine? Anyway, does someone know where a spin cycle? A washing machine. Can you give my overalls a quick spin? Throw them in and I'll give it a try. Is it safe? I don't want them to get ripped. Just drop your shorts, buddy. We haven't got all day. I think you need to wash more than just your clothes, man. That's better. Try and find my 5 skibby workmates. Their overalls will probably need a quick rinse too. So yeah, we got 6 workers to find. And wash their skinnies. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them is outside. Yeah, it takes 2 pairs of undies to kill someone. Disgraceful. Yeah, let's just roll our way out real quick. The Mach 2 washing machine. And I think we can... Yeah. Well, there's nothing even over here, so I guess that was foolish of me. I take it back. I have made an important discovery. Very important discovery indeed. hang on a second. I'm consulting my book. Okay, can we get back to the service elevator? As soon as I... yeah. Ah, here we go. Yeah, let's pop back to the 3rd floor real quick. It's like I can barely even navigate through the place. Oh, there's a lot of nuts and bolts scattered around. Giggity. Of course they're alive. Evil nuts, evil bolts, and evil washers. What will they think of next? But hey, I have unlimited underpants, so I'm not too scared. Even though I can't aim. Wow, I can't even make that jump. It's unfortunate. Really? I literally just killed you. Okay, well, so much for coming here. Let's try the 4th floor, I guess? I mean, it has a washing machine on it. Surely there's something I can do there. Maybe. Okay, buddy. Oh, hey, we got an industrial grade flight pad switch. Oh, cool. Now we can fly. That'll be useful. Was that whistle from outside or inside? I couldn't tell. Quality control. I'm getting ganged up on. Access granted. You may enter. I actually just... I suck at this. Camera, please. This speed is actually throwing me off a bit. I appreciate it, but just like, yeah. Well, can't do anything here. Hey Ringo, how's it going? Well, as you can clearly see, I'm a washing machine right now, and I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time in this factory straight out of hell. Alright, well, there's one more floor I can check as a washing machine before I call it quits. On to the 5th floor. Maybe there's something over here. I hear a rabbit. Washing machine with the SpongeBob shorts. Hey, it's stylish. But yeah, I hear a bunny worker, so maybe there's some clothes I can wash. And more evil washers and nuts and bolts. Where's this bunny rabbit at? I'm sure you're not friendly. Is he? I'm double checking. Because my underpants seem to be having no effect. I'm consulting. I'm consulting. Well, what do you know? He is legit. I'll let you live then. Of course. Hey, buddy, I'm here to wash your clothes before I get destroyed by the security system. And yeah, I don't think it's the clothes that just need washing. That's better. Try and find my 4 skippy workmates. Their overalls will probably need a quick rinse too. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Wow, I could have, like, maybe gone over that Jinjo doing a damage jump. Anyway, I'm kind of sick of being a washing machine. I mean, I know I have 4 other workers to wash, but we'll do that later. We'll do that later. I need my fur back. Mechanical personnel may not use the warp pads. Use the service elevator instead. You've got to be kidding me. There is no reason for that. There's absolutely 0 reason why I can't use the warp pads. Honestly, just kill me, bro. Just kill the washing machine. Remember how I said this world hates you? I think that's just another example of why that is. Is like, I can use the warp pads when I'm transformed into literally anything else, but suddenly I'm a washing machine and now that's not feasible. Change me back, please. Anyway, I think it's time to take another trip outside. Yeah, now that I'm stout and furry again, I guess I can take a trip back outside. And now that I have those flight pads, I can actually do something. But I also remember there's some footprints out there, so let's take these boots real quick. Are they on the left or my right? Oh god. Right on time. Hey, there's our treble cleft at least. It's funny how I can make that jump with the added speed. Anyway, to the skies. Do we fly fast? Nah, we can't fly fast, so that doesn't make any sense. Maybe it does? I think that's another worker over there. You can't be real. I refuse to believe. And my fears were founded. Actually, you know what? Since we can fly, let's just go to the roof. Or, you know, the many fire exits that are here. But now we're just going to the roof. Forget it. I feel like we can break one of these windows. Yeah, you see how big this factory is? Just 5 floors of absolute madness. And that window is looking mighty bustable. Hang on a second. I know one of these smokestacks has something in it. It's just... Is it the one with the smoke, or the one without the smoke? That's the question. Flight pad and get to the smokestack that isn't smoking. Noted. Wait, hold up. I thought I saw something on it. I'm gonna bust it. I'm gonna bust it real good. God, that just makes me think of that just makes me think of that Frogger playthrough I did last October. Jeez, I still can't believe that game was real. Well, okay then. Let's just come on. There we go. Well, I guess we're on the we're in the boiler plant now. Had to be sure. I have you on my speakers. I slightly regret it. Anyway, do I... Actually, something tells me that was a one-way trip, because it was. Well, I guess we're just in the boiler plant now. Can I do anything? Oh, what do you know? My drill works as a screwdriver, and something tells me Mumbo will be appreciative of that once I find him. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. Why am I having such hard time aiming this? I need like 2 tries per screw. Anyway, that's all of them. And down it goes. So yeah, we gotta take Mumbo to the magnet room once we figure that out. Also, I guess we can just... Never mind. I was like, can we just go inside one of the boilers? That doesn't seem safe. It's just... this is what I hate about Grunty Industries. Just figuring out where you need to go and what you need to do. Or what's even available for you to do. I can open this door real quick before I forget. So yeah, now we can get here through the elevator room. Wait, where does this go? Oh, the packing room. I hear something bouncing around. And hey, that's an extra hollow honeycomb piece. I need that. Hang on, I need a better view. These boxes ain't cutting it. Let's just shimmy along over here. I used to play when my mom worked at a warehouse. I used to play in their storage room too. Just, I mean, it wasn't allowed, as you can imagine, but it's just, you know, you can't put a bunch of boxes like this and expect a young child not to climb them. Like, come on now. Are you... You seem way too eager to be found. Because I was right. That doesn't sound safe at all. It wasn't, which is why I had to do it when they weren't looking. Oh, that's easy. Went to a comic shop and out to the clubs yesterday. Most have been packing for my move next month. Oh yeah, aren't you being deployed, I think? Well, I can't get in there. Where was that little laughing guy? He's close. I can feel it. I'm also trying to get on this ladder. It's right over there. Gotcha. Now what's over this way? Oh, Mumbo's skull, which also has had a metallic makeover. Listen, I don't need to bother with you. Please don't. Moving is always fun, really. If anything, I'm shocked you of all people is saying that, Ringo. Just moving to me is never fun. Like, straight up. It's an ordeal and a half. Where am I trying to go? Okay, yeah, there's a battery there, I know that. But where exactly would I be taking it? Better yet, what place needs a battery up here? Because I can't go into the boiler plant. I was being sarcastic. I can't tell that through text. Sorry. Just started a new job today. Learned before I left that they love all anime and video games. Well, I mean, hey. Congrats on your new gig. If you don't mind me asking, what is it? Yeah, it's like, I don't even know what I need that battery for. And something tells me I'm about to regret falling down here. Well, I guess I'm on the second floor now. I'll tell you when I get back. Alright, well, I'll be here. Still fumbling on what I need to do. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna figure out what we need to do with this battery. We're gonna sort that out first. I'm consulting the guide. I am just... Yeah, we've already spent another hour in here, and I have accomplished, like, next to nothing. This is how Grunty Industries treats you. Just like I said, this level hates you. Because I'm just really at a loss of what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, there's a battery there, I know that. It's just figuring out where to take said battery. But I guess I'll worry about that later. But for now, I should probably just grab the thing after I beat it up. Alright, get in the sack. Nice and tight. Alright, now to figure something out. I can't take the service elevator because I'm not mechanical at the moment. You know what, forget it. Was there somewhere that needed a battery on the second floor? Don't worry, I'll be back for my bird eventually. Well, actually, wait. Which of these am I supposed to be taking, if any? Because it doesn't look like either of them lead anywhere. Okay, yeah, you need washing. There's nothing over there but some eggs. Yeah, where am I going? What am I doing? Apparently, this switch opens up somewhere. Down to floor 1. I mean, hey, I need to go to floor 1. I know there's some batteries. I know there's a battery that needs to be put down there. Oh, well, I guess this lets us take the back door to floor 1. It's not exactly what I was aiming for, but it's done. Yeah, that wasn't... Wait, hold up. Why do I hear zapping? Hang on a tick. Yeah, I think I'll be lucky if I get Grunty Industries done by the time I decide to get off. Oh, there's a window. Okay, yeah, we need to figure out where to put this freaking battery at. I'm just genuinely drawing a blank. Is this where... Oh, there's another battery right over here, jeez. How'd I miss that? I'm just running around with this big old sack, just wondering what the heck I even need to do. Let's just teleport down real quick. And then I'll be back for that other battery. Can I reach that? Yeah, I can totally reach that. The waste disposal plant. I just work at the deli at the grocery store. They pay exactly what I was making at the old job, and it's easier work. 401k, sick days, and paid vacation. Never had a job with any benefits like that? Really? Well, I'm very happy for you, and I hope it continues to work out for you. Like, at least it pays the same, and you get benefits, so I mean, you really can't ask for more. Me, I just put in for a couple new jobs for applications. I'm proud of myself for that. I've kind of been slacking a bit, but that's just because my current job is wearing me down a lot. Actually, before I get that other battery, let's go get our bird. I think there's a couple other things we need to be doing. Let's head back outside, actually. Where am I going? This is where I'm going. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's head back to the first floor. Really appreciate it, of course. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't be happy for you. Well, actually, before we head outside, let's go into that waste disposal plant we opened up. See if there's anything of interest in there. Oh, hey, Jam Jars is in here. What do you got for me?
Excellent!
Nothing. No way, son. I'll only teach you this one once you've got rid of that dumb bird. You're so funny. Well, we got a banjo-only move, so back outside we go. Keep applying, you'll find something better. I hope so. One gripe I do have is, like, why do I have to make a freaking account for every site that wants me to apply? It's like, I hate that. I just like, why? For what reason? Also kind of like how I hate how to circle all the way back here just for the sake of splitting back up. I'm so glad you said that. It's so obnoxious. Alright, well, let's get Banjo in here. Come on, jump higher. I think this is the last move we have to learn here, too. Alright, now what do you have for me? The snooze pack. When you're feeling rather low, I know a place that you can go. Z followed by right C removes your pack. Have a nap to get energy back. No matter where to attach a resume, have to type it all out, I know. So yeah, Banjo's backpack is apparently so big and so comfy, you can just straight up take a nap in here. And it does actually restore his health. So that's cool. Bless me, thank you. Unfortunately, it's not exactly helpful for getting across this toxic waste. I don't think you can sleep off radiation poisoning. Just a thought. There was a ladder here this whole time. Hailfire Peaks oil pipeline. Whoa, what do you know? That's where we have to go next. And something tells me we need to do some backtracking. Yay! I'm not actually serious about the yay. It's more like the boo. Jolly Roger's Lagoon oil pipeline. We were just there. But yeah, there's not much else we could do in this room. I literally just killed that barrel. What do you mean he already respawned? Yeah, the snooze pack does have its usefulness. In fact, its usefulness, one aspect of its usefulness is back in Pterodactyl Land, because last time we went to the Stomping Plains, and unfortunately Banjo couldn't get through the Stomping Plains on the account that a giant 100-foot dinosaur would stomp him out. Because unfortunately Banjo's not fast enough to dodge his gigantic feet. At least without Kazooie's assistance. But hey, you don't have to be fast if you don't die. Because you know what they say, the most important point of health is the last one. But yeah, Banjo just takes a quick nap and he's back to full health. And now I'm back to figuring out what the heck I need to do. I did not want to use the shoes. Anyway, I think we should go back outside. For now. You know what? Okay, I kind of figured it didn't work like that, but hey, I didn't take any damage. So I sort of cheesed it out. Actually, wait, that window's looking mighty breakable over there. I love causing property damage. In-game. Anyway, what's even in here? Oh. Cheeto page. Don't mind if I do. I'm still hearing that zapping, though. But yeah, I feel like as long as we're outside, we might as well, like, see what other things we can bust up in here. Not in here, out here. Okay, yeah, we broke that window. Yeah, I love causing property damage in Minecraft. There's all the fire exits. There's another bunny worker down there. You know what? Before I land, I shouldn't try to do that. We'll get to that later. You could also check out those fire exits while I'm out here too. Oh hey, that's looking mighty breakable. I'm so glad that hit. Wow, a square. That's marginally less interesting than the Cheeto page. What is this going to make fall, though? Oh, that'll be useful. That'll allow me to get over there to wash his overalls once I turn back into a washing machine, that is. How am I missing these? Three and 4. Yeah, we did it. We dropped it. Now we made a nice little bridge. Well, that was fun. Alright, let's see if there's any more windows to be broken. And thankfully, there are flight pads over here. Not seeing anything on this side, so... Alright, we still have to get that battery. We already broke that one. It's just the fire exits. I think we broke all the windows. Hang on. I'm going back to the roof. Oh, right. There was a window to break on the roof. The roof which I almost fell off of. And the roof that for some reason has a warp pad to get all the way up here. I don't know why there's a warp pad on the roof, but I guess we have to be up here since it's important or something. Anyway, where's that? Well, here we are on the roof. Or floor 5, I mean. Is there anything up here? Oh, right, there was that Jinjo that we had to get that we couldn't. I just want to make doubly sure. Wow, you are a legit Jinjo. And I fell down. Sorry, it just felt too easy. Anyway, we rescued another brother. We have 3 more black ones to find. Now, how do I get out of here? Because I can't get through that door. It's mechanical personnel only and whatnot. Oh, jeez. I don't trust myself to walk across this. I guess I'm walking across it. And the faulty wiring goes all the way to the roof as well. So was that the only reason that I had to warp up here? Just for the sake of that Jinjo? It feels like that's the only reason I'd have to warp up here. Like, honestly. Unless there's another window I can bust up. Which it does not look like there is. Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, there's just a straight up Jiggy in here. I'm sure we can reach that. Maybe. Oh, it's the other side of the door. Duh. Maybe we can't reach it? So either I'm going about this all wrong, or I need to shed some pounds. And something tells me it's leading me towards the latter. Yeah, I think this is a job strictly for the bird. The bear is sadly too fat. I can, however, do this. Assuming I don't miss these screws any more than I already am. What does this unhinge? Something on the 4th floor? Which, to be honest, I haven't really explored the 4th floor yet. To be honest, I haven't really explored much of this place at all. Anyway, this does something, I'm sure. Hey, a shock jump pad. Not sure where it goes, but cool. Whoa. You know what? Let's just fall down. Why not? Oh. I'm guessing this is how I get to that spot as Kazooie. Well, okay then. Would you look at that? A nice little split-up pad. What is this? Another Mumbo thing. We'll do that later. Get this Jiggy first. I'm just so scared of falling off, man. Especially with my new and improved speed. Alright, let's go get ourselves that Jiggy. Okay, yeah, this will be child's play, because I can just do that now. Nice. God, how many Jiggies have I even gotten in this hell factory? That was my first one. That was my first Jiggy in all this time I've been in Grunty Industries. Good lord. Hoo boy. Well, we're supposed to get up here as Mumbo, somehow. Hey, there's a nice little warp pad at least. Actually, I think that's how we're supposed to get here as Mumbo. Oh man, what do I do next? Should probably get that other battery or something. You know what, let's do that. Let's go get that battery outside and figure out what to do with it. I keep pressing B for that. Yeah, it's like in all this time I've been at Grunty Industries, which I think is going on an hour and a half, I got one whole Jiggy to show for it. Everything else has just been basically unlocking every corner of Grunty Industries. I know this isn't the way to do it, but we're just gonna cheese it. Forget it. Oh, I guess that's the double jump glitch Cordy was talking about. You can just straight up jump again out of a pack-whack swing. That does feel like some Donkey Kong Country tech almost. I will have to keep that in mind. I didn't think it would be that easy. Anyway, let's see what we gotta do with this. Isn't there a battery that goes in the trash compactor? Am I misremembering things again? I think I am indeed misremembering things again. Or maybe it's inside the trash compactor? Intruder in the trash compactor. Cleanup droids report to floor 1. Well, no, there is not a battery spot in the trash compactor. Unfortunately, there is a banjo switch at the other end of the trash compactor. Okay, so now we get to play the lovely game of guess where this battery goes. Again. Was there something to go in the aircon? No, this is different. It's a shame that this guide doesn't really tell me where these batteries are supposed to go. It just really tells you where they are. I stand corrected. Apparently, there is a battery slot in the boiler room. So we need to go there, and I believe that's on the 3rd floor. Also, I think we got all the warp pads too. Yippee! Old rubbish. No, that takes us to the 2nd floor. I don't know why I did that. Alright, I can't get into the boiler plant. Not as a bear, anyway. I gotta do something with this battery. I can't exactly put my bird back in my sack while I have it. Hold on, I'm consulting again. Where do I go? What do I do with this thing? Okay, actually, I can do something with the battery. I just gotta do some finagling. Alright, it's time to unleash my inner child and figure out how to climb these boxes. Because, yeah, there's my ticket into the boiler room. Or better yet, I can unleash my inner speedrunner instead and use that new tech I literally just learned. It's as easy as that, I guess. Alright, into the boiler room. Or I could have just climbed up the elevator the whole time. I am such an idiot, but then again, I can't remember what every one of these 5 floors has. Anyway, get in there. Anyway, we're now in the packing room. Anyway, we gotta go get our bird back. I'm pretty sure that swap cloud was meant for the split up pads that were on this floor, but of course I had to do everything out of order. But yeah, I was also vastly mistaken. The guide does tell you where to put all the batteries. I'm just dumb. Trying to speed it up without killing myself from the fall damage. Oh man, what do I want to do next? There is one other thing I want to do, and then after that, we're gonna go pay Mumbo a visit. So yeah, we're back on the roof. That's mainly just so we can get down here safely. Whew, I'm so glad I didn't crash. Yeah, there's a switch there. Actually, better yet... Well, no, I can't use those claw clamber boots from out there. Okay, yeah, let's see what's in these two boxes. We have a switch and some boots. And something tells me there's about to be some split-up action. So that's why we opened the emergency exit. Okay, it's all sort of coming together. He says as he's still yet to get another Jiggy. Okay, we just gotta go split up first. Wait, this takes us to floor 2. Are there even any split up pads? Are there even any split up pads on floor 2? This is so confusing. You think you solve one thing and then it's just a whole other mess of confusion. Okay, I'm doing this all wrong. I have to do this so needlessly convoluted. I have just apparently done this all wrong. So let's go back to the entrance. There was a ladder on the side the whole time. I'm sick. I'm livid. I'm sick and livid at the same time, really. Okay, so what we need to do, all for the sake of figuring out what is behind door number 1, is step number 1, split up. Step number 2, warp to floor 2, and then go from floor 2 to the emergency exit in floor 1, because that's how that's just how that's gonna work, I guess. Go the entirely wrong way. But yeah, go from Wumba's place down to floor 1, and then press the switch, and then we have to do the same thing as the bird. Cause it just can't be simple. It can never be simple. And then hopefully we can actually work towards getting some more Jiggies, because that's the main thing. Okay, yeah, press this. Oh, look at that, it's a Jinjo. Alright, now we just gotta do it again as the bird. So, off to the warp pad we go. And then we'll pay Mumbo a visit and hopefully we can start getting some stuff done. It was this way. Jesus, Kazooie can just book it with that movement speed, like seriously. It's so nice, but so hard to get used to, kind of. Ow. Alright. Let's climb. Let's climb real high. Only one more brown Jinjo to go to. We are making our way. that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But oh well. If anything, that was probably the fastest thing to do. Anyway, let's go pay Mumbo a visit. We have some work to do with him. Alright, let's, sorry, I was consulting the guide again. I've been doing it a lot this level. Wow, there's just nothing in the middle this time. Weird. Welcome again, Baron Bird. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, I do. Need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. There. Alright, let's go to those Mumbo pads then. Also, he's zooming himself. Just look at him go. Alright, we are going to start with... I know there's a Mumbo pad on the 4th floor, and then there was another on the 2nd floor where the electromagnet room is. But we're gonna go to the Crushers first, because nothing can ever be simple. I almost walked into the Crushers, just... Jeez. Can't use those, but I can use this. Hope this works. So yeah, this is Mumbo's 6 powers. An EMP, because apparently Shaman Magic can just do that. But yeah, Mumbo can just make the systems go haywire. Unfortunately, Grunty's Industries is smarter than that. Belt Crusher malfunction. Initialize auto-fixing program. Crusher will be reactivated in 45 seconds. So yeah, because like I said, this level hates you. So even this can't be simple. So yeah, you have 45 whole seconds after initializing your EMP to book it back to your hut, switch back to the Baron Bird, and then get past the Crushers before they turn back on. I think that boosted move speed may have been handy after all. And as you can guess by this one being temporary, you can probably guess that the other Mumbo switch is temporary as well. That one's even more complicated though. But hey, at least the warp pads are proving to be ever the useful tool. Apparently that whole ordeal took us 20 seconds. And we have 20 more seconds to cross. Thankfully the electro zappage doesn't hurt. Anyway, we press the switch and the wall crusher has now been switched off. So yeah, press the switch and all's well. Now the crushers are off permanently. Why'd that put me back here? But of course now the conveyor belt switched, because again this level hates you. Where? Okay, well, I can't reach that. But I know of a bird that can. Well, let's put it to good use. Assuming I'm doing this right. And of course you already respawned. Never mind, there was a cable I could have climbed the whole time. I am a silly little goose. Let's go get our bird. Let's go get our bear back. That one's on me. I was not paying attention. Really, that constituted as a fall? Whatever, man. Alright, let's try this again. At the very least, I'll be able to get to the 4th floor via the elevator shaft now. This is the last time I'm blowing this dude up. I just can't be bothered after that anymore. Did I mention I still only have a single Jiggy from this world? Claw clambers for what? Where will this even take me? It's looking an awful lot like a sewer pipe. Because it is. How did I guess? Of course we gotta go to this sewer. Oh, and I guess we gotta shoot some stuff up. Attention, the clinkers have invaded the sewer system and are blocking the vents. Neutralize them all before the air becomes toxic. Well, okay then. So yeah, we got another doom section. We gotta shoot some clinkers. We have 200 seconds to do so. Please excuse the farting. Yeah, those are clinkers and they're blocking the vents. Just, yeah, this is what we're dealing with. You don't instantly lose, but he's not kidding about the air becoming toxic. Like, you will slowly be getting choked out. But we'll just see what happens. What? I meleeed him. I also grabbed that health, but whatever, man. We're making decent progress, methinks. I don't know why the security system has to get in my path either, but I'm sticking with fire eggs just because of the unlimited ammo. Alright, halfway done. Those things take a lot of eggs to destroy, like Jesus. Okay, there's a honeycomb there, so I'm assuming I've been here already. Plus, if you don't know where to go, just follow the farting, I guess. That is sure a sentence that I had to say. Been through here already, and time's kind of running out. Yeah, can you stand up so I can shoot you? Thought I heard farting. Because I do. Oh. I still hear it, though. Time is very short. I missed that. And that. I don't think we're gonna find the other 3 in time, though. Yeah, you really gotta look around these chambers. Attention. Sensors indicate the toxic levels in the sewer are now unacceptable. All personnel make their way to the exit. Yeah, we're not gonna make it to the exit. We're just gonna have to choke out. I was 1 off. I have no idea where it is. I tried. Oh well, we simply try again. I have a better idea now, though. I think I'm just gonna stick to the bottom before I have to go up top. Yeah, I know the clinkers are still there. Yeah, we're just gonna work our way from the bottom to the top. That sounds like a simple idea. I missed one like literally right at the start. Just have to remember to look up. I just killed that one. Really? No, we're staying at the bottom. For good reason. I killed you already. I probably didn't. You just respawned, so... So you take care of you, take care of you, tucked away in that corner over there. Right, I need to look up. Then again, there's not much up to look at in this case. Kill you, kill you. Now I think we can go upstairs. Man, I'm so glad we have unlimited fire eggs. Like, honestly. You're farting. I see fart. Kill. Did I miss one in this room? No. Well, yes, I did. Missed you again. One more. Always the last one. Yeah, it's always the last one. Crap. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where it could be. And I just made my way back to the exit. I'm finding it or I'm dying trying. And it looks like I'm dying trying. God, it's always the last one. Every time. And it's going on 3 hours too, Jesus Christ. Grunty Industries might need its own stream session just to get through. It feels like all I've done is set up work to be able to get the jiggies here, rather than actually get them. Can't believe I circled all the way back to the entrance. Like, what's wrong with me? No, I was just over here. No. Bad. Just over here too. I don't hear any more farting. God, I hate how these things respawn. Because if they didn't respawn, I could use it to serve as a marker of where I may have been already. Almost forgot about you. I think this was the one I missed, because I don't think I've ever been in this room before. I hear... yeah. I'll just let the pig cook. Okay, 3, 2... I hear, but I do not see. Upstairs, maybe? Yeah, it's like I hear it, but I don't see it. Now I'm all turned around. I was in such a good groove, and now this. Barbecue pork. We playing GoldenEye, sort of. Just not nearly as put together. Where is this? Where are you? Just taunting me. Oh. Just tucked away in some silly little corner. And now, of course, I'm going to miss that last one. Again. Dang it. Well, hey, attempt number 4, because why not? Yeah. I forgot how fast that drains your oxygen too. Okay, there's one by the spawn. Over there, one over here. That's the one I just killed. Just over there. I literally just saw him respawn, so... Yeah, imagine if the enemies stayed dead, then I could use their corpses as landmarks. A novel concept, I know. Four left, and we still have half the time left to make that 3. It's just finding those 3. Come on, I literally just struggled with this. I literally just did this. I'm having the same problem again because I am, how we shall we say, incredibly stupid. I hear farting. Whoa. Right, in there. However I get there, anyway. Why am I struggling so much with this? It's in there, just how do I get in there? I think I'm about to look up a guide or something for this, because like the strategy guide can't help me with this. This is a me problem, unfortunately. There's a door. And now I'm literally repeating myself at this point. It's just, I'm struggling with that one. And now I can't find the last one. Because I cannot tell where I've been and where I've yet to go. Okay, I'm giving this one more try because both my head and my eyes are starting to hurt, and plus we've been going at this for 3 hours. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. We're gonna have to give Grunty Industries its own session because this world is just, I don't know how many times I can repeat it. This world hates you. And I feel pretty hated on specifically. You know what? We're gonna go upstairs just so I don't freaking forget this time. Okay, look at that. You know what? Let's just explore upstairs this time first, shall we? got that one. Hang on. I think I went up here already. I did. I went back to the entrance again. How do I keep... But I hear... Oh my god, this... It was in here. Literally one more left. And here it is. Sensors indicate Clinker threat has been neutralized. A cleanup bonus will be awarded. And there's our second Jiggy. Just literally only number 2. Like, holy crap, man. Now I actually have to find my way back to the exit. And I can't get the sweet release of death from getting choked out. Yeah, you know what? Just kill me. This is easier than struggling to find my way out for another 20 minutes. That's the great part about not having lives. Mercifully. Oh boy, hold on. I think there's one more Jiggy I can get relatively simply, but yeah, after that it's just, I'm done. For now. I am consulting. Yeah, there's something... The trash compactor, that's what I was thinking about. That's Jiggy number 2. Just, oh boy. Yeah, I think it's safe to say at this point I am no longer having fun. Then again, I've been at this for a while, so that could also play a factor into it. Ow. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the first floor. That's a relatively simple one, if I remember correctly. Alright, I think this is a banjo-only job. Yeah, because we need to go into the trash compactor. Just bear with me on this one. We'll wash the rest of the bunny's clothes later. I like how I'm literally inside of it. But yeah, the trash compactor will kill you. Mostly. But hey, like I said, the only health point that matters is the last one. Thank you. So yeah, we can just take a little nappy poo. And we'll right as rain. What's over here, though? What the... Where am I? Oh. I guess that just leads outside the trash compactor. We don't want to be outside the trash compactor. We want to get to that Jiggy that's in the trash compactor. And we do that by pressing this handy-dandy little switch here. You take a little nap. But yeah, this is just a way to cheese things out. Yeah, Thankfully, mostly dead doesn't mean all the way dead. Take another little nap. That's about to be me in a few hours, honestly. And we'll take this exit just to avoid getting crushed again. And I think that'll be all she wrote as soon as I reunite with my bird. I don't want to deal with you. Alright, yeah, that'll be it. Just, what have we accomplished? 3 jiggies. We're still missing some notes, too. That's also bothering me. Yeah, we're missing 7 jiggies, 20 notes, 1 Jinjo, a hollow honeycomb piece, and another Cheeto page. And I don't think we can get a good majority of that for a while. But anyway, yeah, I knew Grunty Industries would be bad, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. All that good stuff. I gotta eat. And I gotta lie down. But we should be back at it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to throw in a bonus stream this week too, just so I can make sure we can finish. Bleh. Oh yeah, they did mention someone else was streaming Banjo Tooie. Let me send you over to them, because apparently they're also trying to 100% the game. Wish them luck and Godspeed.